Okay, welcome everyone to my channel. I'm sorry I haven't been posting a lot lately. I've been working. I work at a condominium by the beach in Hollander, Florida. That's where I work, and I used to work there, and now I work there again because, well, I just like the laboring out of it. I like that I can carry boxes, I can carry packages, I just put them around and organize them for all of the, I would say, maybe multi-millionaires that live there. I say multi-millionaire because the property value of the condo has been originated in 1972, and they have 518 units. So there's like about maybe like 1,000 to 2,000 people living like per unit. Like if we're doing the math on it. So I have been also dealing with my own personal issues at home, but work has definitely been rewarding, welcoming. Everyone missed me. There are some residents that I've made friends with. Shout out to Alan. Alan, he lives in 2007. He's an ex-board member. There's also Victoria. So yes, I've made friends in the condo. Not putting up my camera. Trying to practice her. So yeah, I think I might be trying to do live streams, other editing, other content. Thank you for those that have like subscribed to my channel and asked questions in the comments of every video. I have noticed some people are not actually commenting to like help the game, but just to throw like really petty remarks at me. Like, you guys really need to stop that bullshit. Like, that doesn't help anybody, and if you want to get a rise out of it, that's your problem. But if you're gonna keep doing it on my channel just to be excessively annoying, I'm going to block your comments and you can't do anything about it. Like, it's just nonsense at this point. Like, that's not helping the game, that's just making it look bad for you. So yeah, I'm presenting Bloot or BattleShade Lynn. For those that play this class, please continue to play this class. Even if we're not friends, I am actually trying to support and show off your class. I'm not trying to disfigure your class like some people do. Some people just have no decency, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. Have decency for players that actually want to play this game and actually want to be in this game and play their class in peace. You have no right to go and degrade them because of what you believe that other classes are too difficult, other classes are easy. Stop it. It's annoying. Just because you don't like a player doesn't mean you go and attack them and say shit to them. Like, leave them alone. We're all in this game together. This is ridiculous. I may not like some players that play, you know, Lynn, but I don't go and like harass them and talk down on them in front of them publicly. I don't do that shit. I have no reason to do that. If by any means I end up losing that player and as a population count in the whole game because of my own actions against them, I have no reason to do that. It's just fucking pathetic, honestly. You guys want this game to live, but you don't even know the proper way to have human decency, to respect one another. It's just, and we're living in America, it's the worst part. No sense of, like, literally no sense of courtesy, no sense of anything. I'm just, like, outright saying it. I'm sorry, like. Anyways, I'll stop my blabbering, like, my frustration and my rant in this video, but yes. I think this is like maybe really fresh out of the box. I don't know too much about BattleShade. I just know the basic understanding that she has a lot of skills. And so because she has a lot of skills that are SP based and then a little bit of the counter moves and her little bars that are kind of like pink, makes her more susceptible to wearing an SP or skill-bound artifact rather than an artifact that does not produce enough SP, like Fang and maybe Goddess statue. Like she'll have a repetition of having to refill those cooldowns every now and then, is what I understand. And she's one of the complex classes to manage. She's not an easy class, and which is a good thing for me because she's a class that you really have to pay attention to, really have to learn. Not because they're easy, not because you find it like, oh my god, I'm gonna play to flex. And like, don't fucking play a class just to fucking show up. Like, actually play a class you actually want to play. Like, just like, no, I want to beat up people. I'm like, guys, like, the game has low population and the list and this is what you do? Really? Like, I don't know how much I had to say it. Like, congratulations to those that came back. Please continue to play. Like, maybe we don't want, like, maybe we've met before and everything, but literally just, guys, return players, please. Take your time. Take your time with the game, please. Like, no one is gonna come at you with pettiness, because I'm definitely not. I'm not gonna really not even bother, because all I do is try to help people, and then people are like, oh my god, she's this, she's that. I should really tell you, most of the guild masters in this game are females, so stop being misogynistic. Annoying. That's why I go quiet. I see you. I don't say shit to you. Unless I really have to say like, oh, this guy is going to your guild. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Let's see. It's telling me to use W. Let's see. I am so bad at this. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, so she does that. What are these? Okay, that's her skill. I know she does like the umbrella thing, like she hovers into the air. So we're just gonna do an hour session of getting to know Lynn, getting to know her combos, like a brief introduction. That's what I normally do with my live streams, a brief introduction of the classes. So she does that. So she does the thing, and then I think there's a hold on her, like you have to do. There we go. It's like a little hold in between her combos. Ooh, it's pretty. Oh, okay. It's telling me to use W. I don't know if that's the counter. That's just a... Okay, we'll get the hang of it. Cut screens! Oh, cut screens. What's wrong with my wording? Oh my god, I've been so tired. Either this thing is gonna crash, or I don't know. It's just, it says it's going to the next battle. This is... I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. I don't got time to wait. We're going straight to the darkness again. So my guild member just got a good drop. That's awesome. So this thing, if nobody knows what this is the end content crystal name that affects that you have to upgrade for the destruction number 2. It won't let me. Oh, he's 108 rank. That's awesome.
Well.
Trying to get used to her by trying to focus on what I need to press. That's why I'm kind of like quiet. But I'm also kind of listening to what I've said in the previous recording of this video or the live stream, just to be like, because I do that. I criticize what I say, or like I can tell that some people are gonna be hearing it later. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? I'm just spamming like an idiot. Ugh. Go. Stop. Okay, there. I'm gonna do this. Oh, okay, I can attack it. See, she did the hitting with the hover thing. Okay. So that's the hold with the keyboard. Okay. So getting to that point. Okay. How does she do with the hovering? SS and right clicks. That's just right click by itself, so you need like to do like a little combo in between. Okay. Okay, so that's like, it's like Fiona. It's like you gotta press the first like left clicks, and then in between you do the right clicks, and then there's the like the combos in between them. It's like, so she's basically another class that you have to be able to learn, take your time with. Does that. As soon as you get practice through all her combos and her keys, you're like this is nothing to you. But for those that are starting, if you were to ask me that straight question, don't play this class if you're starting freshly into Vindictus. But if you are a return player and you recognize the dynamics of this game, and you know they have a variety of classes, by all means, try Lynn. Try Lynn in the blute, or the thing that looks like an umbrella, because that's what this thing looks like. But that's the D. That's the left click. No, the right click when you lift. Click. Done. Let's do a little dance. She has 2 dances, but if you use the glaive, she dances like she's strip poling. Let's see if she... Oh my god, I don't know if they got rid of it. Oh, there you go. She has 3 dances, actually. Whee! That's the cute dance. Whee! Let's do a little... Let's see if we can... Oh, it doesn't let me. It doesn't let me zoom in. Oh. I'm surprised that this umbrella actually matches with her outfit, because I was literally preparing her before then. I'm like, I need to prepare Lynn. I need to give her her official outfit, and give her an umbrella to work with. So I'm glad that I didn't even think that this one actually, look, it has red and like light gold. Okay. Okay, so where can it go? Lynn is a princess, is what I was remembering back then when we were doing like the Mercenary Lounge. And the Mercenary Lounge, you learned where the characters come from. So that's what I remember with Lynn was, is that she's like another princess. She's like a princess next to Evie and Delia, and then the others were like kind of like rogues coming out of a different town. So, let's see. Okay. I need to learn to do it alt.
Aaron has no need for your ilk.
If I go quiet, it's because I'm trying to like figure out her combos. Just like any other character. Okay, so I'm sorry if the keys are too loud. I can't change that now, so I need to just try to focus and not click as loud. Okay, so let's find her ult. This is not her ult. Is that her ult? No, that's a buff. That's another buff. Is that her ult? Yeah, that's her ult. Okay. So we're gonna put this one right here. I'm gonna check if I have any SP pots in here. I do not. Oh, what happens when you don't grind? Okay, so let's see. I don't have a lot of AP. Let me see if I can squeeze in some upgrades that I haven't been able to. Okay. Let's see if I can summon her ult in one of these dungeons. Even though she's level 92, doesn't mean that some of the bosses are kind of still like... I need to like fight a draw stronger boss just to like do an ult because I don't have an SP1. So I think I was given an artifact in here. Let me see. Where's the artifact? Wait, that's not, no, that's not it. Damn it. Where's the, never mind. I take that back. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're gonna beat up Mirror. Mirror. I don't know how I can mimic that, but I mimic that anyways. Wait, it says to use what? Support bot, but wait. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna do this too. Okay. I don't need this right now. Why am I? God. No. Blue! Blue umbrella. That's so cute. And where's the other pieces? The old armor. Haha. Okay. How does this look like? I wanna know. Oh, it's so pretty! But it's not green. I actually kinda, wait, it's okay. I mean, it's cute. Oh, wrong key. Got. I mean, I could just dye it. No, let's just go. Let's just look like we're a blueberry, blueberry candy with the umbrella. So yeah, I'm doing the live stream early at this hour because at night I'm gonna probably be busy with the guild and like, and that kind of gets kind of crazy because that's when mostly the other guild members get online because they're at work, so they're also wanting to do what is it, distortion rates. I was also planning to do like another ramp video, but I'm waiting for the second one to blow up. To blow up specifically. Oh my god. Oh, that's the usual plan. 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. is when all of the American or North American server tends to be most active, so yeah. And then by the morning it's usually Asian servers. But yeah. I feel like it's better to just live stream, because the last time I live streamed, which I don't even want to do it again, is that it attracted a bunch of trolls, and instead of being engaging, and I should have never responded to them, is that they just made me want to quit everything. So I'm just like, you know what, I like my peace, so watch my live stream on your own time. It will be an hour long, just like I do it, and yeah, that's it. However, if someone wants to collaborate with me, just asking, it's probably gonna be like randomly. Yeah, I like when she does that little woo. Like, if you want to collab with me, I'm gonna just say this now. If you want to collab with me, what's your purpose for collaborating with me? Is it just to like poke fun at me? Because I know some people do that afterwards. I don't know your little tricks. Do you want to actually help Vindictus? Do you actually want to actually just create content for yourself? Which is good because it actually helps your YouTube channel and other channels to like prosper more into the game. Like, there will be more American players with American channels, not just one specific one. And since I carry the name Vibe in my name, I actually put out an actual message to other channels that are not related to Vindictus, but those channels actually could indeed get influence or try out the game. And remember, I live in Florida and north of Miami, so guess what? Whether you guys don't like me or just don't want to talk down on me, and some of them I know that come from California, listen to me. I also have a big rep that I can do right here in Miami. It's not a threat, it's just a reality. And yes, I have, I guess, I'm being really nice. Like, I'm not here saying I'm arrogant, I'm gonna do everything I can to like don't throw down. I'm like actually trying to be humble with everyone. Like, yes, I can create. Yes, I can do graphic design. Yes, I can do web design as well if I want to. Yes, I can create content. Yes, I can create videos. I can edit videos. I can do all of that. No problem whatsoever. I can teach that to other players if they want to know how to do that. They don't have to use the same programs as me. They can actually learn on their own to establish those video editing skills that they, honestly, right now, that's the real trend with YouTube now. YouTube and other platforms like Twitch and other streaming services. But yeah. I don't do basic like editing. I actually put, if I want to, I could just do a whole montage, and that's not even hard to do. But if you want to collab with me, you're gonna have to ask yourself this question: Are you afraid? Do you have stage fright? Are you afraid how people will like look at you or expect something out of you? If you're afraid of speaking, you're not gonna get too far. People have every right to voice their opinions as much as possible, so that people actually feel like they can talk to you and then talk to me. Brand images based on who you are. What kind of message are you trying to bring to the world? Are you trying to play fake and see if that's gonna work your way through? That's not how marketing works. Marketing and self-personality. Like, here's the thing. My idea is, if there's other profiles, other YouTubers that can talk and can like actually support the game and not use it just to like bash on the game, I promise you a lot of people are gonna feel more welcome because we value human connection in a video game that is about human connection. Because then that way the algorithm starts to blow up into YouTube around other games, around other like social networks. Like, they're gonna not just connect action games to like, oh, for fun. No, there's actually an environment in this game that actually It like fosters that unionship. And you don't need to be with anybody. Like, I'm not asking about love or a relationship. I'm asking about an actual community that actually sprouts that positivity, because Vindictus is associated with negativity. And that's not a good image. That's not a good image for anybody. Like, you're welcome to have anything in your channel, like competitive videos or competitive, like, YouTube videos, but, like, what about connection? But yeah, if you want to collab with me, the simplest thing is for me is that what is it you want to do? I'm going to ask you those questions. I'm going to ask you professional questions. I'm going to ask you what is it that you prefer to do. Do you want to do video live stream? Do you want to do voice, or you want to do duos and talk on the chat? I know people have stage fright. I get it. You need to prepare and rehearse if you want. If just like go of the fear a little bit. Just like, you're doing just a video. You're doing just an hour or 30-minute session, or maybe 20-minute session of like diversifying who you are in the video game, and where did you come from, what inspired you to be part of Vindictus world, what inspired you to actually connect with me. So questions like that is what people really want to know. And then it just gets thrown into the algorithm. People be like, oh, you'll be surprised. Like a lot of people could be playing this game, but people are very shy. They don't really want to like say, no, I worked at a school, or I worked at a condo, or I do like maybe like architect. People want to know why you play this game, and you'll be surprised that maybe someone that has the same career as you, has the same job as you, feels the same way. Like, oh, I work at this place, but I really like Vindictus, and it's a very action-based game. The Koreans do a good job at it, and I feel like it deserves that recognition that it deserves, because some people don't actually really put that thought in mind, because it's all about flex. Why is it about flex? Because a game like this that's been created with a small community in the United States, the United States community actually do care a lot for this game. It's just that the way it's promoted from the outside is not enough recognition, which ends up kind of losing its player base. Or maybe not bringing in the right players, but I think it's because simply like the developers doing their best to make this game popular. It's just that our attitude towards it isn't good. Like you were expecting too much, or sometimes expecting a lot from it, but then not enough support to bring towards it. Like there are some people that I kind of need to say, like some people are not in reality. I'm sorry. Like, I'm saying this, you're not in reality. This is a gacha-based game, but this game also encourages players to take their time with the class. That's why even though you can't reach end content, you have like several dungeons and content to do to try to practice the class that you're playing. I think it just needs more people, and that way when Nexon realizes there's enough like maybe players that it can handle the string of the way the game is. Like return players can handle this game, literally can handle it, because they know how the system of the game works already. So they're like, oh, I need to just put a little bit of money, train a little bit, be in the right guild that supports me for who I am, and because there's skills that actually do, but then there's skills that are like meh. I'm like, I don't blame you, because like leadership is sometimes it's draining, but like it just depends what kind of person you are. Because I'm a creative innovator, I'm a artistic person, so artistic doesn't really mean like I can do a bunch of stuff. It's just that as you study for innovating change for people's lives, your value is even more higher, because you know what to do. You know how to guide people. You know how to deliver messages in ways others couldn't. But then you try to teach that same message so that people can build their own way. That's also probably why I don't really want to create a new game. I don't want to create anything. I want to genuinely support the game, and I'm happy with it. I had to really think about those questions that I didn't have a job currently. I had to really think about what is it what I really want to do. Do I want my peace? Do I really want my piece to help a game, and then when it gets to a point where my work is recognized and then others are recognized, but then that make it even better for opportunities to arise? It's a long investment when you think about it that way, but then if you actually work towards it, you may never know what kind of door you'll open next. Because my life right now is not where I wanted it to be, but it's in that phase where I need to appreciate I am here with peace. I am not in a place of instability. I am in a place that I can produce work. I can produce any type of work, and I'm choosing to produce video content for a game that really, truly deserves it. So I'm still getting used to her as I talk about whatever, but I'm trying to get to her ult. So let me see if I can like somehow put in her ult before the we got like 15-20 minutes left. Let me see. Did I get anything? No, I didn't get anything. I am so attached to this kitty necklace. I know I need to let it go. I already know it's level 60. I have it on my stylus, but I'm like, it's so white. It's so cute. I like it. Why they gotta change it to black? And like, I like the rainbow one. But it's just an accessory, a small accessory that doesn't really capture my attention for end content, but you will need it anyway, so it's like eventually. Okay, so what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna call him. Oh yeah, my guild member is selling Bren outfit. I need to help my guild members. Okay. I need to show you Bren's outfit. It comes from the mileage set right here. Someone buy his outfit so he can be top LAN. He's almost there, poor little guy. Aw, he's almost there. I like that he has a rose. So cute. 809. Jesus, this boy is grinding. I think it. I'm happy with the guild members I have. I'm happy. Super happy. Even have new ones too. This is a return player in disguise. And I'm glad that I met him too. I love people that have hyperactive energy. I like that I have so much high energy. I like that a lot. I don't care if you're not high rank. Like, it helps us as a whole group too. Yeah, I know that. But I really genuinely like hyperactive, super energetic people because it makes everything easier, and it also feels like a community I can come back to. Like, it's like, forget about work, and then we blow up with a bunch of memes and a bunch of like jokes and like things like that. I love that energy. I'm like, aha! I love that. Okay, we're gonna continue before I start trailing off again. Next time, please make Melina functional. Then people will actually like. Just an idea. Just that looks beautiful. Look at the sun. It's so nice. I'd rather be here than everyone else. I want to go to the beach. Turtles. Actually, that's a tortoise. I will eat the crab legs out of these things. I don't really eat the head. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Okay. Light and shadows. Oh, this guy. I would make jokes sometimes about winged creatures. Because they're like supposed to be majestic and like scary looking, angelic like, religious like, but I'm like, you're just a chicken! That's it! You're a fucking chicken. I don't need wings! I am the wing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm being goofy at this point. I'm just trying to allow my positive vibes. If you want to join Vibe for you, by all means, because that's what we're all about. Vibe is individual and teamwork related. You are a protector from all the weirdos that are trying to like disfigure you as a person. We're not gonna disfigure you. In fact, we're gonna help you be better for you and for your gaming time, if you want. I just don't like disrespect. Like, have common manners. Like, don't come at me because I'm a girl. I'm like, I have a tomboy type of personality, I guess. I'm not gay, okay? I say gay as a playful fucking thing, but I'm not gay. I say gay all the time. Oh my god, you're just gonna slip. No! No! Ah. You mother trucker! How dare you! Oh man, how do I... I'm so dumb. She's so strong that I don't even need to put... No. Oh my god. You think you got influence, bitch? I work at a condo, okay? Oh my god. About like... I got a bunch of Russians that can literally tell you I am the best death I ever had. Putin will be proud of me. Come on, just give me the... This thing just doesn't like me. You didn't burn your wings and eat it. I got, let's see, Russians, Canadians, some are California, Brazil, Cuban, Colombian, Peruvians, very few white minorities. Just like the game. Okay. That clap was unnecessary. Unless that was like a tap. Yes, I can do animation too, but that's a lot of work. I gave up on my 3D getting a job in 3D because too many people are like, I can do 3D dimension. I'm like, okay, that's good for you. I don't care anymore. That was my plan at first. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had a nice awakening with my father. I almost kind of fell into the trap of being envy at someone that doesn't even care about me. And then I realized that her work ethic is just basic. And then it's one of those things where you kind of like question yourself and you're like, then you just kind of lose hope in yourself because you have a relative that doesn't care about you because they're trying to be a child and then they don't care to listen to you. Instead they're just reacting to like emotional instability. They can't see the logic that you're trying to impose on them. So it's just like, I can't talk to you. You have no sense of awareness and nothing. Like, you just sit there. I'm sorry, I'm just ranting about family. But anyways, what happened with my awakening? Well, guys, I can make art. I can draw. I can create. I can shade. I can paint. I can do all of that. I can do all of that. Literally. I can abstract. I'm a master of my own craft. But what's the problem with that? There isn't a problem, it's just when I graduated and I was living with my mom made it be about money. You need money, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that. And then when I finally left her and I was doing school, and then the same people during COVID in the institute, the wrong people, my old masters left. So I'm like, no, why? Because they were actual masters of arts that would teach me the value of my work. And instead, I'm being taught that, no, you should go and do 3D and be pushed to do 3D. I'm like, okay, and then so they would push me until it got to a point where, okay, I will do 3D. I will do what it takes to become a 3D artist, join a studio, work for the studio, and get 30 hourly. That should be my dream, right? And then they're like, you can't do 3D. You need to do basic interior architect because that's where most of the money is. That's 20 hourly, sweetheart. And then I lost my motivation to even. That's what happened during COVID. COVID last. I was living with my dad. I was living with my sister, and that's what my brain was mostly drowning in. It was drowning in desperation, drowning in trying to find a way to perfect 3D and then go to do my masters. It was just 3D, and then it got to a point where when my father was like, well, you need to find other options, and I thought he literally meant get rid of my career. But what he was really talking about was draw, paint. We can invest in putting your work in a gallery and having to show like a museum of pieces of your work, put it in a frame and sell it. And create a gallery because you have too much. Yes, it's true, guys. I could show you one day my work, maybe. I drew a dinosaur, I drew a shark hybrid creature. I showed it to some players, they're like, oh my gosh, she's an artist, but she has no money. And so, now I have a plan. Now I finally have more meaning. Because when I went back to work, so I like peace at work and I like peace at home. Why is my workplace peace? Well, it's packages coming in and out, carriers. That's what a receiving end does. The receiving end does is they're responsible for the logistics of coming in packages for the condo, not just for the residents, but also for maintenance and management, pool deck area too, and the beach maybe. So I was already loved being there for my creativity. I haven't been open to a place like that ever since school, and I lost some internet during work, because without internet you're a bit bored for 2 hours waiting for carriers, and then when the whole carriers come, it's like an empty zone of nothing to do. So that's why I bring my laptop to work. And then I also bring my sketchbook. I used to have that sketchbook all the time, the white one, and then I learned that a gray sketchbook is better. I like it. I also have old Prismacolor markers. I have old Faber-Castell. Oh my god, I gotta go talk to her. I don't want to talk to her. I have old master pencils that I never used in my life, and now I realize what they were meant for. Because as an artist, you typically start out as like a student artist. You start out as not caring about what the old professors or old master figures of your time used, because you care about that one specific tool that can do it all for you. But you don't realize is that even video game designers and developers of our time use professional pencils to sketch out the realism and the concept work behind the characters you actually like to play or create it. And so that's what happens as a student of arts, is that you go through this phase that you want to show your work, but then you go through another growth phase that says your work is fundamentally valuable and anybody would take it. Anybody. And there's so many cliches. There's so many cliches, hybrid pieces, and galleries, but then you always find one type of niche that belongs to you. Because let me tell you something, I drew like creatures that if I were to Photoshop them and put them in Google, you would never find it. You will never find that specific style anywhere else. You'll find like maybe not even close to it. And that's why being an artist is so important. If you were born with that talent or born with the skill or that calling that says, I want to go to a school that can teach me everything there is to know about my education and about art and about everything, that is because it's been breathed into you. And it was like a growing generation thing, because during COVID, 3D is indeed the growing technology, but then we have AI. We have AI trying to ruin it. And so I cannot, and so when I try to test out the AI, it doesn't create what I've also created. It just doesn't. But it can be useful to create the work that you couldn't bring into 3D and bring it to some form of concept if you were to do it yourself. Can you like give me the chance to do all? No? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it as a short if I don't make it through the time. I need to stop doing that shit. Oh my god. doesn't let me do full SP bar? Wow. I also think my ex put a virus on my fucking computer so that I can only play Vindictus and not every other game, because every time I try a different game, it doesn't let me. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna also be changing this in the far future. I'm sorry that I'm talking so fast. You know what? I'm gonna say this because I feel like my ex doesn't fucking get it. Look, dude, I don't care about you. Move the fuck on. I sold the car. I got a new car. I'm living my life and I'm happy where I am. I don't want you, and if anything, I like someone else. You can't compete with him. Or am I just saying that so you can go away? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just say it. There is someone I do like, but I don't want to talk to him. He's been a meanie in the past. I don't want nothing to do with him though. He wants to man up and prove something to me. You need a man up, sweetheart. I'm not gonna do it for you. There, leave me alone. I'm happy where I am. Don't ruin my happiness. You want something from me? You need to prove it. No, not with, oh my god, we're gaming competitive. No. You want something sincere and actually good in your life? Come and face me in real life. But you gotta be slim and professional and like... You can't be religious, you can't be close-minded, you actually have to have value in something. No, you can't curse. No, you need to be a gentleman, for fuck's sake. You're not a gentleman, I don't want you. Like, I'm kind of traditional, like I do expect mannerisms, respect, politeness. A girl's gotta have a man that supports her, that cares about her, and not this, oh, I'm a masculinity, I can beat a bunch of players in the video game. Oh, but you can beat, but you don't even have enough to support yourself financially. That's why you lack. Ha! Invest in stock trade and things that of that sort. Like people that play this game have money. And if you don't have money, it's because you don't work for that money. It's better to work for your money. I like working. I feel good. I feel like I don't lose my clarity, to be honest with you. I know too much about what the world, elite, blah blah, psychology, blah blah. I know too much, and I also very artistic. I'm just that multifaceted. I can't help it. So I made my own channel, my own banners. I think the milk in this coffee is kind of bad. Or not, or maybe not. Maybe not. I'm not feeling any acid. Nope. It's pecan coffee from not Starbucks. Fresh Market. Icelandic water is the most healthiest water. If you're not drinking that, you're drinking poison. Just saying. I don't gotta go to Merrick. If I don't make an alt of Lynn right now, I'll do a short. I just need to think about what kind of music she would like. What kind of music? So the way I do my shorts, guys, if you want to know, they're not hard to make. You record a 30 to 1 minute seconds, and then you upload it to YouTube. Not YouTube. What am I thinking about? You upload it to either Drive, to Google Drive if you don't want to do the the shrinking and the scaling through an actual program. And then from the upload, you can move the camera in between where the action pose or whatever video you're trying to do, or just simply like a simple video that says words or like a motion thing. Then on the top it's gonna say add sound, and so you add sound. You can actually edit the sound so that it matches to the frequency you're trying to add on the video. So like for example, I do all of the actions. I have to do it repeatedly so that it comes out right. And then I have to find a type of music video or music that I personally think would match the music with the action of the character when they're doing ult or fighting in the ult, so that it could help out the algorithm throughout YouTube. And so that way, that's how I do it. Like, I take pride in actually trying to do the best ults or the best actions that I can for every character, so that way the dynamicness that comes from that character's design is actually exposed more into the algorithm. Especially when I add like pop music. Pop music's actually very popular, so it gets circled around throughout the algorithm. So even if the video not necessarily reaches if you were not to put music on it, at least with the video with music on it will actually get like thrown into the algorithm. So when I say algorithm, because I'm pretty sure you people know what algorithm is, and so let's say someone has not ever played Vindictus, you know, but they listen to pop music, maybe they're a fan of a celebrity, maybe they like Selena Gomez, or they like Lady Gaga, or they like certain artists that they use their music on. And so some people like generally look into seeing all of related content of those celebrities or those public figures that are, you know, growing their own genres of music, genres of revenue, or genres of, you know, collected sources of music and inspiring like movements. And so when you add that little music on your video, even if it's just like for like gaming or whatever, like that little video can just capture someone's attention and wonder what it is. That's the point of the algorithm, is that it can randomly enter a random place that people start to wonder about. That's the point, is that it can somehow squeeze itself into something that others are gonna find out of nowhere, unexpectedly. So that's why I do them, and I take pride in them, and they're fun. Because then you get to see it over and over. Because that's the point of a short, is that it's short, it's straight to the point, and for a video game like Vindy, it's all about action and heavy combat, as well as a little bit of fashion in between. But the whole point is that you're trying to sell that action to players that never play this game, but at least will try to play the game, or maybe someone does play the game, or someone that's been returned to the game finds those videos again, and it's because of you. And so your channel starts to grow because you're supporting the game. So that's how I do it. It's simple. Okay, well, I reached an hour and 10 minutes. Let's do a little emote. Let's get to know Lynn. Let's get to know how she sounds like.
I'll cut down the enemy general and return before my tea gets cold.
She likes tea. She likes tea. So she is like, it's like a little bit like Daily is what I remember, because the tea, like princesses, I feel like these are also kind of like, the way when they talk about princesses in Vindictus, it's also kind of like in the Victorian era in British, like the British Empire, or like in between the UK related type of folklore, and then there's also like Celtic folklore, and then a lot of history goes into making these characters. You'd be surprised.
Shouldn't you be working for me?
So that tone of hers is like a little bit of obligation coming out of her prestige background. That's why she sounds like that. She kind of does sound like a little bit kind of condescending, but the whole point of her character is to sound like a little bit sassy. That's what I mean.
Like falling petals in the wind.
So that's a vulnerability right there. There's a little bit of vulnerability that she kind of, it's like a little thing. She, like, her tone softens up a little bit during that time with her voice, so that's a good sign of, not sign, it's like vulnerability, yeah, that's what it means. Like a soft little tink.
Hey, I'm not a kid!
Go like Belle.
Hey, I'm not a kid!
I know, right? Everybody says I'm a kid. You look like you're 21! Thank you for that, but I'm not 21, I'm 32.
Wielding the spear comes naturally to me.
I don't blame you, some things come naturally to me as well.
Being a princess is lonely.
You need a king or a prince that got a lot of dough and respect.
My name is Lynn, Princess of the Lost Kingdom.
So you're like Atlantis.
I'm too tough to cry. Honest.
You can cry. It's okay. We all cry in our corners in the some, like, I cry in my darkness. I'm just like, I cry. I'm gonna say I'm gonna be alone forever. Yep, that's it. Who needs anybody? I am everybody.
I can hold it in. Why would I ever cry?
It's okay to cry, let it out. Sometimes we all need to cry. I cry too. I cry for all the cowards that broke my heart and all the family that don't care about me because they're selfish and entitled. I know, it's so disappointing.
Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing at myself.
I tend to leave an impression on my foes.
I do the same shit. I do it unexpectedly, but also with even Steven.
I'll show you what I can do.
I know. I believe in you.
If you're really strong, we're bound to meet again. If you're really strong, we're bound to meet again. If you're really strong, we're bound to meet again.
If you're really strong, we were about to meet again. I have a conflicted view on that. It just depends on the type of friendship I have with that person.
Well, aren't you daring? You stand in the presence of royalty. Bow and... Let me check my notes.
So she's trying to be her princess self, and she's having a hard time trying to fit into that title she once had.
I hate the sound of crackling fire.
She does not like fire. Or crackers in general. Cracker fire. Firecracker. I wonder why. That's very interesting that she doesn't like that.
They say the late bloomer becomes the most beautiful flower.
That's true. I want to watch Mulan now. Yep, I'm gonna watch Mulan after this. Definitely. Maybe after I do whatever I need to do.
Rain is not the only occasion for umbrellas.
I like how they designed this weapon. This weapon is very, very diverse. You've never seen this type of weapon in like any games. Dance. There you go. I've never seen a weapon like this ever in any video game. Never. Don't say that if it came from a different kind of no, like this character's design is phenomenal to me. I'm gonna be honest. Like An umbrella type of weapon is a genius type of weapon. But I like how creatively they did that. Is that they created a weapon that not only does for the rain, but it's actually a weapon that can like penetrate and also maneuver her with more agility than most characters. So that's why I like about loot. I know some people like glaive a lot. I like glaive a lot too because it's a straightforward weapon. In this case, this is almost a straightforward weapon, but with a little bit of a glide and maneuver into like aerodynamic, which is really interesting because not a lot of designs towards this type of weapon has been successful in many other games. So this is one of the most appreciative designs that I ever like witnessed as an artist myself towards this type of dynamics. So I really genuinely appreciate the way that they designed the blute of Lynn in general. So yeah, I am truly fascinated, and anybody that plays her, please continue to play her because we need more and more.
Being a princess is lonely.
Where was I? I was here.
Rain is not the only occasion for umbrellas.
Yep.
I'd be happy to offer you a post in my government. Once I form it.
Once I form it. Oh, you poor girl. You are just by yourself. Oh, I know how that feels like. You have a title, you're expected to have like royalty and a place, and you need to create it somehow. Oh, must be exhausting.
Looks like another bright, sunshiny day.
Yes, it is.
Know your enemy, and you will never know defeat. Know your enemy, and you will never know defeat.
That's an interesting quote. Know your enemy, but you will never know defeat.
Know your enemy, and you will never know defeat. Know your enemy, and you will never know defeat.
Know your enemy, but you will never know defeat. That's questionable for a lot of reasons. When you get to know an enemy in combat, you're actually more perceptive into learning their combated skill, how to maneuver them from a long range, front range, from a back range, especially when you're predicting moves against them. In a way, it is defeat. But I think maybe what she's trying to say is, it's not about defeat. It's about, like, stopping. I think that's what it is. Like, when you know the enemy's, patterns, you feel great. But you never stop. You never stop to identify their strengths and weaknesses. You always go after the weakness rather than strength. So instead of learning like between the two, I think what she's trying to say is that you'll never feel like there's a defeat. There's never a period of end between it, because you're always going to be trying to focus on the weakness rather than strength. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know if that's correct, but that's what my brain is trying to come up with. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyways.
Like the wind, forest, fire, and mountain. Like the wind, forest, fire, and mountain. Like the wind, forest, fire, and mountain.
It reminds me of Mulan.
Droplets must gather to form the ocean, and dirt must pile up to become the mountain.
You're wise when you want to be, that's what I'm getting out of you.
Those who wish to live will die. Those who wish to die will live.
What?
Those who wish to live will die. Those who wish to die will live.
I want to die. I'll live.
Look at that! The peach blossoms are in full bloom.
Yeah, I'm going to Japan, definitely. No, I'm kidding.
Keep at it.
Be nice to go to
pain,
Japan,
no
though.
gain, right? Keep at it. No pain, no gain, right?
I like how she says that.
Keep at it. No pain, no gain, right?
She's like, right? Right at the end. She's like, right? So she's like unsure unsure of herself. There's kind of like an uncertainty with her. That's why she's complicated.
Could you, pretend you didn't see that?
What?
Could you, pretend you didn't see that?
Was that a sneeze?
Could you, pretend you didn't see that?
Oh. That's a... Okay.
Wow, you've got skills.
Wow, I have skills.
You dummy. You dummy.
So there's definitely a kid type of childlike youthfulness in her. She just has that personality where she's expected to be a hierarchy of power, but she doesn't know how to like balance that out. That's why she attracts the ones that are like super conflicted with each other, just saying outright. Conflicted with each other, doesn't know which is which, and they just go with it. Like childlike. That's why her form is like that. She's like skipping like a kid. Like, aha, you just learned something today. Why does she skip like that? Because she's a kind of a kid, but not really a kid.
You took it too far.
Just so much. Oh my god. Am I even gonna get through all of this?
You took it too far.
So a sign of guilt.
You're the best ever.
Oh, so sweet.
You're the worst.
Ooh! You're the worst.
You're the worst.
Angry.
What goes around comes around.
Ooh, karma. It's true though. Whatever you did last time and you didn't accept it and move on or didn't make amends will come around and haunt you with a 10-foot pole.
I'm the kind of princess who watches over her subjects with a keen eye.
What?
I'm the kind of princess who watches over her subjects with a keen eye.
Subjects. The term subject means like a tool, but it's not a tool. It's more like a definition of monarchies, like the Queen of England and Charles III, IV. I don't remember.
I'm the kind of princess who watches. How pitiful and pathetic. How pitiful and pathetic. How pitiful and pathetic.
I don't know if she says who pitiful or just pitiful and pathetic.
How pitiful and pathetic.
Okay.
Don't you ever look down on the Lost Kingdom.
I never, but I don't even know about your Lost Kingdom. Assumptions.
Fighting evil by moonlight.
So you get power tripped during moonlight. Possible vampire in disguise. I'm kidding.
If you want to fight me, you better know your way around a weapon.
Your weapon is like close range. So if I were to go around you, that's only for like PvP or something.
Lynn wins!
It's so cute.
I'm the top player.
Top on what?
Hello? Huh? What's up? Hey there. I'll show you what I can do. We'll get this done quick. Downpour of death!
Oh my god.
Rising dragon!
Dragons.
Like a flower blooming!
So overall, Lynn's personality is almost close to Belle's, but not really, because Belle is actually reincarnated. Not reincarnated, but kind of cursed to be in a body of a child that looks is kind of... I know that with that concept with Belle in general, she was actually used as a kind of an excuse. That's kind of how some of the players look at it. Like, it's just an excuse for her to be just young and, like, powerful. I'm like, no, but there's actually tales of that and other folklores and other like legends in our real world. So to sum it up, Lynn is a princess, the last of her kind, from a different region kingdom, and she's trying in her way in Cohen and Vindictus as a character that has conflict issues, trying to fit in modernly, and then also trying to like kind of bring her old world into the new world. So she's definitely a class that offers a lot of versatility, but also complications, like difficulties in trying to handle. So that's the point of the classes in this game, is that their power, their abilities, and their stories make sense. They have to make sense, because that's why they have two types of weapons. It's the same character, just different weapons. And if you could make sense of that dynamic between the way she was developed, it makes it worth more why the community that play this class have that type of attitude. It's because the character itself has that attitude. Not every player understands that type of dynamicism when it comes to character development or development in general, of why certain classes have different weapons. But from my point of view, that's exactly how these characters are developed. Every complexity is unique in its own right, and that's why I like playing this game. Like, even if like conflict, this one is a conflicted design, but also not genuinely trying to be like, all of them have a misunderstanding background. That's the gist of it. All of them have a misunderstanding background, and so the community needs to be a little bit more open-minded to the characters' development, rather than trying to negatively profound and attack others. So I made it clear in the beginning of the video, my frustration. And so let's shed some clarity on why this class I chose to play. So that's the main reason. I honor the classes that the game brings. So I am happy and grateful to know that if there's any Lynns that are out there that play this class, please continue to play your class. I am ending now my live stream. This will be uploaded in 24 hours. You can still see it if you're curious throughout the night or day, throughout the weekend. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. The channel is definitely going to be growing it's not going to grow really fast, but it's growing regardless throughout the year, or through the months or weeks or whatever. But definitely keep playing Lynn, keep playing if you main this class, keep playing her, and continue to live your lives as you should, and continue to Vindy. And I'll see you guys next time with the next one with the second ability. I'm probably gonna try to practice Orisha, doing whip Orisha. So yeah, thank you so much, and have a wonderful weekend. And those that are in the other side of the world, have a wonderful week after. Okay.